What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of My Favorite with our friends from CBSI. And we are going to be talking about our favorite horror comic books. So let's, before we get started, let's do a little roll call here. Ben, how you doing this evening?
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Doing
good.
well, sir. Doing well.
It's
And
Friday.
yourself? Yeah.
There we go.
Why do I hear bells?
Oh, fellas, I'm doing good. Today was the last day of work. I got next week off that I legit took off just to organize comic books.
Wow.
Whoa, yes.
A man invested.
Come Thursday, he'd be like, "I just started."
That's most likely what happened. As
So
I'm
your
sitting on the
supplies
couch
just
just
came
watching
in?
show after show, like this is awesome. Catching up.
You got to catch up. Yeah,
That's right. That's right. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be doing Netflix and chill, and that's it.
But I have high hopes. I can get through all this.
So all your supplies came in other words?
No, I got to get that stuff tomorrow.
Oh,
You better make some wishes on a fallen star and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'll figure it out.
oh. What about you, JR? How are you doing this Friday?
I'm still exhausted from Baltimore Con. In a weird space, so it's gonna be fun messing with Jeff all night because he's gonna be my punching bag. Because why the fuck not?
Nerd.
I'm just gonna do this preemptively.
There you
That's
go.
fine.
All right, Love
That's
you,
fine. It's like your half inch. It's okay.
You're like
No
Ogre.
one knows. What's up with you, Rob?
I was gonna say you're like Ogre and Richard the Nerd. You're like nerds.
nerds.
Yeah. Oh, what's up with me? Just chilling, watching Elvira, eating some raspberries, and sweating because I was running around just to get to this point. But happy.
Oh yeah, we know why you're sweating, sir.
Whatever. Let's move it on to Jeff.
Hey, what's going on? I'm not even supposed to be here, but it's
Go
Friday.
away.
I'm having fun. I'm just chilling with the guys. I wanted to hang out with Ben and Pete, so why not? And the herd.
We're doing
Jeff.
horror. That's nice. What's going on, Alonzo?
Oh, not much. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've kind of dipped my toes in the horror comic book genre, and I'm liking it. There's a lot of good stuff out there. You
The
know.
water's fine.
It's an addiction. I started collecting pre-code
Oh, there you go.
Golden Age books back in like 2013, and now I just trade for them because I can't afford anything.
Yeah.
Who can?
So,
Yeah.
Nobody can.
They're pretty expensive. All right, so before we get started, let's give a quick shout out to the Four Horsemen, our moderators, Rudy, Something Wong, Deanime, and Glenn 2K12. Thank you guys for making the chat what it is. We definitely appreciate you guys, as well as our resident DJs, DJ Abomination and Plain Clothes D. So let's just do a quick shout out to the chat. I saw already Inja Binja. What is going on, girl? How you doing? Glenn 2K12 all up in here. I know that we saw Something Wong, and then Frost, my man. What is going on? A Bleeding Star. We also have Uncle Rudy. We are here. Yes, you are. Thank you for stopping by. And then we also have Super Saiyan Goku Uzumaki. And I know I probably did that one horribly wrong. Where's Steve when I need him?
Close
Super
enough.
But
Saiyan
thank you for
God,
stopping
Super
by.
Saiyan Uzumaki.
Uzumaki. I got the Uzumaki part right, but that's about it. Lord Chucks, what is going on? Thanks for stopping by. And we have also Nicole. Nicole, thank you for gracing us with your presence. And that is all we have right now. So let's just get started. We kind of did a little Rochambeau, and guess who got to go first? The man, the myth, the legend. Ben, what is going on? What is your favorite horror comic?
just glad I survived the Rochambeau. Frank Frazetta, Vampirella #1. Get on out of town. I almost went with Beware 10 because Frazetta's an animal, but if you're going to put Frazetta on a list, Vampy 1, my good God, that book.
Yeah.
Frazetta's next level. He did all his stuff, or this type of stuff was the beginning of paintings. He went on to do just over the top sci-fi paintings for much bigger things than comics. But this originally was, she didn't have an outfit. She was just bare Vampirella, and there was nothing. The original art, it's not like it's horribly graphic. It's just Frazetta. Frazetta was the king of like realistic nudes, and like
Classic.
Warren was all not having it. So we have this classic. I know I got off subject as soon as I thought of the cover. I'm like, God damn it!
Hey, it's a great cover. It is a beautiful
censors. Chamber of Chills 19. Lee Elias. I think it's 1952. Might be 1953.
Oh yeah, check your copy.
Yeah.
It's a quick reference. Die, My Darling. Is that the Danzig album that homaged this? It's Wyatt.
No, this one's
about 5
Misfits.
years
I think
ago,
so.
Oh,
this
Misfits,
book
yeah.
was
This is the
like
Misfits. Danzig was Christar.
$300.
That's right.
What did I say? Danzig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the Misfits. Yeah, same fucking thing though.
Hmm.
I know a bunch of people that are big Danzig fans out there. I mean, Misfits. Fans are like, no.
One's more death metal, the one's more punky, but whatever.
This book used to be nothing. Now it's thousands of dollars because the Misfits, right? And then House of Secrets 92 is one of the greatest covers in comic books, period, in the end. Wrightson is in a league of his own in the way that Frazetta paints. Wrightson's pencils and whatever, the Ghost Rider and the Frankenstein stuff, like this cover says it all. And this story is so fucking depressing. And I know we tried to make it 5 minutes, but JR's here, so he was going to say something before I did, so fuck it.
Penis.
Yeah, exactly. We knew it was there, so I didn't really. I just jumped the curb. If you haven't read House of Secrets 92, read it. It's one of the best stories in comic books. Period. The end. It is so fucking depressing, and it makes the cover all that more important. And love that cover. Damn it! I got a signed copy.
Yeah, all these
I got
covers. All these covers,
and
classic.
you love it so much that here you go.
It's my speculation or my investment pick. You can go either way, right? Like this book's never going to be bad. DC Comics in general, outside of True Golden Age, are soft. This book might seem expensive right now, but it's look at Hulk 181. And this is the 181 of DC, and not in the level that Swamp Thing and Wolverine are
Right.
popular on that level, but this book in 181 are popular on that level.
Yeah.
So, and I know that sounds foolish, but just wait. This was a
No.
$300 80 6 years ago. They're like $5 or $6 grand in 80 now, aren't they?
Well,
Yeah.
the problem is the fans of this book are obsessive with this book.
That's
Like-
because I have like 5 copies because I want them all. I'm
And,
not
and
the
see,
only-
that's like a low number. I've
Yeah.
seen guys with like 25 to 50.
Oh my
I'm
god!
going like, you don't need that many copies of fucking House of Secrets. And then Ben, you're gonna go like, fuck, I do. Right?
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
It's a stupid hard book to get in high grade.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
All classic covers. All these covers have been homage to death as well, but awesome. The originals are always the best.
Good
for sure,
points.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks a lot,
Ninja
Ben.
Ninja, mine too.
Ben.
Oh, not on Guitar Hero. Sorry, I'm old as balls. I was like 15. I was like a freshman in high school.
Good time.
Anyway, who's up next?
Oh well, it's your favorite guy, Jr.
Okay, Jared's gonna go deep.
There you go, Jr.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
Pause.
So I've just always been stricken by these two covers for Suspense Comics number 8 and number 3. To me, these are two of the more horrifying covers you see out there, especially number 3. I mean, what's worse than fucking Klansmen and Nazis put together? I mean, I know they fit together, but still,
You got me.
I mean,
Alien, KKK, Nazis. I don't know.
oh my goodness.
They go hand in hand.
But I mean, they're just striking covers, and that number 8 with that fucking I'm not even afraid of spiders, and that thing creeps me out. You got the skull on it, and I don't even
Black
know who
Widow.
the character. Yeah, the Black Widow. I've obviously never read either one of these comics. I've only seen the covers through passing over years and stuff. Because, like Ben says, these are expensive as fucking balls. I know Suspense Comics numbers 3 has been reprinted a couple times, but even the reprints are fucking bonkers to get. Plus, I still don't know if I'd want to have a book with a Nazi emblem on in my household. But those two are great books, but at least a modern day one that people can buy. My spec pick was Basket of Heads. I'm personally not a fan of Stephen King, but I do love his son, Joe Hill. This guy is super talented. Lock and Key is a great book. We won't go there. Anyways, this is a great book. With Lock and Key, how successful is, this is going to get picked up soon. I don't know why it hasn't been picked up yet. It's a story about a girl getting an axe and knocking some heads off people, and then them talking back to her. Takes place in the 70s, and they just came out with this week the next issue, or a new volume of it written by someone else, but still, it's a book that's, I think, $15 to get.
Yeah, what's the new one? Is it like Fridge full of heads? Isn't it some weird
refrigerator head?
No room left in the
Which another
basket.
container of head.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the refrigerator head just makes me think of Kyle Rayner's girlfriend being thrown in the fridge. But
Yep.
yeah. But either way, I think this is going to be another home run down the road. I mean, and if anyone likes Joe Hill just like they like Stephen King, it's going to be one of those cult books. So, has anyone else read this book?
I haven't.
I've read the other two Golden Age books.
So you can tell us what the Nazi. I'll be
the first to
answers.
admit I have a handful of World War II, but it's usually like that's one of the earliest Schomburg covers.
Mm-hmm.
The Suspense 3, and that Cole, that 8 is actually an early LB Cole, or one of the earliest rather. That Suspense, it's one of the only, like, every other Schomburg cover that's a Nazi World War II cover is over the top ridiculous, like,
Yeah,
with whatever, and this stands alone on its own with no, like, I don't even know, man. I can't go down the rabbit hole on this. I love your picks.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
They're just fucked up picture. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the
3
funny
is one of
thing.
greatest
The more
covers.
effed up they are, the more expensive they're going to be.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
Very true.
I know.
Yep.
But yeah,
That 3 got homaged in Shock Suspense 6.
oh, I did not see that.
The EC comics. Yeah, there's the
Oh, yeah,
famous
yeah, yeah.
EC comics. It's an homage to this. It's a little different, but it's an homage to this in the way that an homage should be, which you're not immediately like, oh, it's that fucking cover. You're like,
Right.
oh, it's that fucking cover.
Yeah, because they're
And
wearing
I
white.
went to post it on Instagram and was like, well, I don't know if I should be posting a bunch of fucking Klan shit.
You're gonna end up on a
Yeah.
list. Don't do that. You'll end up on a list.
I'm
Yeah,
glad to-
Yeah.
A very
Yeah,
short
man.
list.
By Instagram.
If you're gonna go to Instagram jail, you don't want that.
I'm already in Instagram jail, dude. CBSI does not fucking vibe with Instagram.
This hippie.
Yeah,
kind
something
of-
wrong. I forgot something wrong, like crazy knowledgeable on Golden Age stuff. I see.
Oh
what
yeah,
posts.
he has tons of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he would have been a good guest for the show.
I have the homage, the homage to 8, if that's what the something long's talking about. Yeah, sorry, super tangent. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, it's good.
No, it's a great conversation. All this information. See, look at hey, and something Wong. Ben's gonna be my man. So then you know. All right, Big Rob, what do you got?
All right, so I guess I misunderstood the question. I thought it was comic book horror like runs, not just one particular book. So I went with runs, not an actual cover, because that's
That's great.
Yeah, the Once in Future that's not issue 1. That's like issue 7, I think. But Once in Future, I love the story. I read all the issues, I believe, or most of them. It's a more of a what if was it King Arthur, Lancelot, Merlin are come back from the dead as like gnarly zombie demon kind of dudes, and they just want to take over the world and shit. And they land in UK and they're ready to just kill people basically. And it's a really kind of a horror vibe to the book. And I've been on that bandwagon from the get go. So I have all my copies,
Nice
as well. And the other one I love that's pretty much started around the same time is everybody knows about this one. It's Something's Killing the Children #1, or the whole run. The whole run is awesome. I believe I read all the way up to 15 or 17, whatever it is now. And I don't do I really need to explain the story. It's just something's killing the fucking kids, and the protagonist. What's up? I forgot her name right now. My mind's blank. Erica Slaughter. Yeah, she's the one to try to save these kids from these kind of Stranger Things behind the scenes demon dudes. They're trying to just kill kids for lunch, I guess. And to me, one of the more important horror comic runs is Marvel Spotlight, because it introduced a lot of great horror characters in the Marvel universe, which as well have been on that bandwagon with Ghost Rider as a key character. Then it's just a horror vibe on all the Marvel Spotlight issues and stuff like that. Also, Werewolf by Night, great fucking character as well. And Sun and Satan's gotten a lot of cracks with that TV show that was on Hulu lately, but great.
The show wasn't bad.
Yeah, I enjoy the show. It's a very, it's Son of the Devil, dude. So it's, Marvel Spotlight to me is one of those really good horror runs, and it also has Moon Knight and a bunch of other characters in that run. So, and a lot of great spec books in that run as well to pick up.
Legion isn't 28 Legion?
Jumping ahead.
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not gonna certify that, but that's so spec pick Alonso. Course issue number 5, Marvel Spotlight. That book 9.8. I was like, I don't know, like 30 grand by now. So good luck getting in high grade. I think my copy is probably like a 6. I'm actually going to see Roy Thomas in about a month and get it.
Sweet,
very cool.
Get it signed and slabbed. So
hey, that's what they say, right? No, low grade is better than no grade.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, dude. I paid $400 for this fucking copy. I'm pretty stoked about that. So
Nice.
So yeah, Ghost Rider. That's my spec, and if you don't have it now, I don't know what to say.
You're fucked.
Pretty much. If you didn't have it like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh man,
This book's impossible in grade.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a black cover.
Black border.
Like an 8.0 is like top of the charts. And there are 9.8s, but I mean, to what
8.0
Rob
is
was saying.
definitely high. Yeah.
In practical terms.
I had an 8.0 a couple years ago and sold it.
How much, JR?
I don't want to fucking say. Because it's yeah.
He's probably sold it for $100.
No, it was probably like $1,000, right?
We're not going to go there.
Close.
No,
We're not going to go
there. Go there. It's not one of my better deals in life.
Everyone's poking
We'll
the
just
bear.
put it that way.
Oh man, come on, look at Wong.
I've been watching Con Air. I don't know how many times the last few weeks because it's just on rotation on cable. So leave Nick Cage alone.
Oh my god!
I won't lie though. I would love to see, like, if they, like, they're gonna bring with Spider-Man. They're gonna have everybody kind of showing up in the Spider-Man movies. Have Nick Cage just come back for like a second as Ghost Rider.
Make him the Western Ghost Rider, one on the horse, because he's.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, give him a white suit and a fucking white cowboy hat and
Oh
shit.
my god!
Yes.
But make him have the Con Air haircut.
The mullet.
He's a mullet.
I mean, he's not doing anything right now, anyway, right?
He's got those like
National
major
Treasure
TV movies.
He's prolific, dude. He's producing films like every 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, you pay him, he'll work.
Yeah.
He'll
But
sell you a suit.
He's going to be streaming those like next week while he's supposedly like organizing his comic room.
But any other thoughts on my other 2 picks? Something's Killing the Children and Once and Future. Anybody else reading that stuff?
I like them
yeah.
both. Great series.
Yep.
I'm surprised more people haven't jumped on Once and Future.
They will. They will eventually.
They're starting to on the variants and the later printings, guys.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah.
That 6th, 7th print. The 8th print's worth hundreds because it's rare. The 6th and 7th print, though, have different art, and they're going to be
I think
they're going to be stupid.
I think there'll be a lot of people coming on board with that new hardcover that's coming out very soon.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's. I think that deluxe cover is gonna be hot, like the Something's Killing the Children deluxe. So stay alert on that as well.
So I picked up a couple months
tell him,
ago the retailer version of number 1, like the preview version.
Yeah, that's the con one.
So I got 9.6, but I'll take it.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yep.
All right, Pete, you are up. What do you got for us?
Well, this is why I yelled at Ben for jumping. See, that wasn't the Legion of the Monsters that I wanted. I did want the 28 Legion of Monsters, the old school Legion of Monsters. But that's
You're supposed to say Marvel Spotlight 28 then.
It's Legion of Monsters, which is why see this is miscommunication between me and Ben. We sometimes don't connect on thoughts.
Control C, Control V.
Going for the newer version.
Because I also knew which way Ben was going to go with his picks, which is why I counter-programmed and said, you know what, I'm not going to pick some pre-code horror stuff that I don't have and can't even like sniff, let alone hope to own.
You mean like I did? You mean like I did?
You have, and be like, you know what, this is stuff I want to see them adapt at some point, which is why I'll Legion of Monsters. Actually, to be fair, any Legion of Monsters I'll be down for because they're not going to get the original team anyway. We're not getting Morbius, Man Thing, Ghost Rider. You know what I mean? We're not getting that team anyway. But that 28 is the first. But grab the other runs too, like with those, the Greg Horn covers. This 4 here, these gorgeous Greg Horn covers. You can still find them cheap, except for maybe the Satana. She's a little expensive because the sexy girl cover, they sell. So that one's gonna be a little pricier.
Alonzo's probably got like 7 of them.
Oh, of course.
Slabbed.
And Bloodstone's just a character that's perfect for them to put in a show of something. If they need to build out a horror corner of the MCU, we need to have a section that they just portion out. Give me a cosmic section. Give me a horror section. You can still do the superhero stuff. Let the mutants come aboard. They can have their corner. Let everybody play. Eventually bring them all together. But for now, I want to see Bloodstone. And the reason why I picked Bloodstone twice was because they're really 2 different things. The first is Bloodstone 1, which has become a very, very expensive book, despite the fact that you used to be able to find this in dollar bins, and I did, and was happy to flip them. Oh, I found it for $1. I'll flip it for 20 all day. Now, this thing is ridiculous, and I go, why did I sell all those? Oh, well. But Next Wave Agents of Hate is my spec pick, and I picked this before I knew Stein was putting it on the Hot 10 list today. I all read about it before. It's not because it's on the CBSI list. I'm not trying to direct it toward that. I picked it before then because I love this series. Like, I love this run. I love this read. I've talked about it on Dollar Bin Digging before a few times because you can still find these in those cheap boxes because a lot of people didn't give a shit about this Warren Ellis run. They just didn't care. And this is more the Elsa Bloodstone that's kind of still around. The red hair, they kind of reworked her origin. So whether you say the other book is her first, but this is kind of a reimagined first, I guess. And this is a book that I just like.
So why is this in the Hot 10 right now?
Because it's starting to sell.
First modern appearance.
Look at that.
Okay.
It's the first modern appearance of that new style.
Okay.
The first style is the blonde, like curvy,
Right.
early 2000s, and this is that almost anime style, but the characters different.
Yeah, they kind of reworked the kind of how the character's origin a little bit throughout this run, and it's just like they almost basically reworked the character. They just kind of revamped, reimagined the characters. It's not really the same person, even though it still kind of is. It's almost like that other Bloodstone miniseries kind of took place outside of continuity. You would
Okay.
It's like Deadshot in DC. Like the Golden Age one doesn't really count. You have to jump to 474.
So,
Yeah.
hey Pete. So, Frost, Bleeding Star is like, hey, this is supposed to be
She's
horror.
the monster hunter.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the aspect that I'm going with
There you
picking her,
go.
because I want to see her hunt monsters. I want to see her teaming up with Blade, hunting vampires, hunting whatever. Like, that's where I was going with it. Again, I was taking a different angle because I knew other people were going to pick different stuff. So I try to find my little niche to kind of squeeze in there.
I will say I love this series. I've got all the issues. I love Warren Ellis. I don't care. You got Me Too. But I love this series. If you ever get a chance to just read in trades, it's fucking hysterical. Robot Man actually has a personality for once. And Monica's cool. Boom Boom's good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a great book. Plus the one cover for their Civil War tie-in says like Mark Millar licks goat butts or something.
Yeah, I have that one. Yeah, I have that book, I think.
Yeah.
I just added this to my hunt list.
Yep.
I'm just telling you, and the reason why I picked it is because you still can find it cheap, despite there being copies selling on eBay for a lot. If you go hunting boxes and shops, like, you can still find cheap copies out there. You got to dig. So
I would just want it for the cover itself.
Yeah, it's a dope cover.
I mean, it's got the OG, that Japanese art.
Mount Fuji in the background.
That's like a famous painting. That's the wave of it.
Yeah.
Right?
And then my recent regret was I saw Elsa Bloodstone the full run, $120.
Oh wow!
Those other ones are going to start picking up because those other issues outside of #1 are kind of fun covers. Like, you got an indie cover, you got like a '60s pop kind of cover. Like, the 4 issues are worth grabbing if you can find them.
Marvel Chillers. There's a 1 in 10, that IDW series. There's a 1 in 10 Elsa Bloodstone cover. Her doing the fucking Tomb Raider guns thing.
Yeah,
they're like $30 right now. There's like 7 on eBay, and I probably shouldn't say this. I debated buying all 7 of them and being like, fine, fuck it. People want Bloodstone. Let's make this $100 book.
Well, there's not a lot. There's not a lot.
And that's the thing.
The Monsters Unleashed, and you got a couple of Deadpools, but outside of that, she doesn't have a lot. And the Marvel Zombies that I talked about.
Oh yeah, from a Secret.
Oh, the Battle World.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think she has under 30 covers. Definitely under 30, maybe even under 20.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If you're counting everything, yeah, probably.
Go ahead. I do disagree on the Legion of Monsters. I think they are coming, Pete. I think, Werewolf by Night, he's going to be there. Morbius technically is there, but he's in the Sonyverse, but we'll see. And the rest, I think that's actually going to happen.
I hope so.
Man thing.
I wish. He's a badass character.
Seriously, they should be making him.
I know. I am serious.
Yeah.
No, he's a very important character, actually. If you think about the multiverse.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Just because DC bitched out because Swamp Thing was too expensive for them, like, give me Man Thing.
It was a good show. I don't understand.
Give it to us.
And what sucks is you can't even find, like, unless you have, like, I've got the Warner Brothers HBO Max. They don't even have the Swamp Thing show on there.
It's
like
it's only, right?
It's supposed to be coming on HBO Max.
Okay, because it was only on the DC Universe one.
The Universe, whatever.
It was recently on the CW, if I remember.
Yeah, but I didn't want to watch on. It'd be edited and stuff.
Yeah, edited down, and
it's not on Hulu since it's on the CW.
No,
I don't know.
No, it's on HBO Max.
Is it? Okay.
It'll be on HBO Max soon.
Yeah, if not now, then soon. But
yeah, no, these are good picks, sir. I mean, I like it. There was even rumors before that Elsa Bloodstone was going to have her series, back when ABC had S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there were rumors about this already, so this is good.
If they did a Bloodstone show the way they did Grimm in that style.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please. I'm down. Right? I'm down.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
But I'd also be picking up her father's stuff too.
Yeah.
I got a Filipino version of that. His first.
Wow.
Cross. And being half Filipino, that's why I was really proud to grab it. And I was like, "What? I got a Filipino
Yeah,
book."
and it's probably still in English.
Oh yeah. It was one of the I guess the reader things that they have over there that kind of help. The National Library, I forget what they're called.
That's
They have like a weird like imprint.
Cool. All right. And these are my picks. So one of them had to be Transformers number 70, which was like, it was nuts. This is 2 Transformers. You had Megatron and Ratchet combined, and this is like total like body horror combination. And it was just reading this as a kid. I was like, what the F is happening? This is so crazy. And it still kind of traumatizes me a little bit. And I mean, I remember like the original Fly, or the Fly with what's his name? What's his name?
Goldblum.
Goldblum. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And how he's like half man, half fly. Oh,
Brundlefly.
look at you, Jeff. Look at that.
Of course, he's
he's
gonna
at the
have that.
newsstand.
Yep, it's my
Very
original
nice.
from my childhood
Nice.
copy. Yeah. Oh
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It's freaky. And then you have like Hotel Number 1 from AWA Upshot, which they're doing so many great horror books right now. I mean, you had
Yeah.
Year Zero, you had Hotel. I mean, there's just tons of stuff that they have. And Hotel was my first introduction to kind of like the horror genre. And it was great. I really enjoyed how like all these different stories kind of like were all connected throughout this whole entire run. It's the art's well done, the story's great. It's really cool. And my spec or investment pick has to be Dark Red. Dark Red it's a great story. It's all about vampires, which we haven't seen too much in the theaters or in shows because of what happened with Twilight and all of that fun stuff. We are ripe to have some vampires come and have a good movie or a good show. And there's rumors have it that Dark Red has been optioned, but it's one of those things like, will it ever see the light of day? But it's a great read. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Didn't he give us Shannon Mayer too? Like
Yes.
that variant that he did, like that's why everybody now knows Shannon Mayer, because he did the variants for this book.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
Oh,
did.
wow.
And
There's a
they're
few
gorgeous,
Okay.
gorgeous.
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah.
It's the only copy I have is issue 1. I never bought it then.
Yeah, it's some good stuff. It's some good stuff. All right, and
Yeah, there's this gorgeous mare. There were sets, right? There was like the blood version and the regular.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. I remember flipping those way back when, and now when it gets optioned, I'm going to look back and be like,
Damn it.
You can't look back, sir.
That's right.
No.
You know what?
Good reads.
Yep. And then Aftershock 2, all their books are very limited. It's not like they produced like 100,000 or 50,000. I mean, it's probably going to
they
be
might not
like
have even done 20.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's less than 10 actually on this.
yeah, it might be.
Five
So,
digits. You're getting.
I don't even remember this book.
I have
I
several copies.
2019, I think, summer.
Shocker, Alonzo.
Yep.
The
Oh.
There you go.
All right, guys. So here we go. This is where everybody can play. So my favorite horror movie character. So we'll start up at the very, very top. Jeff, who is your favorite horror movie character and why?
I'm gonna steal your pick.
I bet you are.
I have
Go
to go
for
with
it.
Elvira.
Yeah. That's a
So
great pick.
the only reason why, all of my cousins, when we were little kids, we're at our grandparents' house. All the adults are doing their thing. We all go hide in the room, in one of the rooms at midnight, and we're watching Elvira.
Go, make sure you go grab that Dave Stevens. That was a House of Mystery, the newer one. Grab that Dave Stevens Elvira cover.
Oh yeah.
So I watched her, like she had like a Elvira Mistress of the Dark, like her theater thing. And
Yes.
I remember the song that would always play was like Elvira, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba, right? Something like that as she walked into the. No, I'm serious. My dad watched this all the time.
I've
you
met
know,
her a
and I'm
couple
like-
of times. She's so nice.
Well, she's so nice. She's back on TV, man. Right in
That's
front
right.
of me.
That's right. Oh, look at that coat red.
And
Okay.
And she's in her 60s too.
Yeah.
I thought yeah.
She still look good for her 60s.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Mhm.
All right. What about you, JR? Who's your pick?
It's hard to pick for me. I mean, I always loved Freddy Krueger just because of his smart ass mouth. I always laughed. I never got scared with a movie like that. The first movie though I really got creeped out with was Hannibal Lecter and Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh,
I mean, that just you got to remember. I was
Clown and Poltergeist didn't creep you out. The little clown doll. That thing scared the shit out of me.
I was about 10 years old when I watched Silence of the Lambs.
Oh.
And just the whole psychological part of it, it just creeped the hell out of me. Like stuff over the top, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space and Pennywise and all those other ones just made me laugh. I know I'm fucked up in the head. We all know this.
Because you
Just a
saw
little
the
bit.
movie at 10. That'll fuck anybody up.
Yeah, the Wild Bill Tuck will mess anybody up.
Yes.
You must put some lotion on.
Oh, there's a couple of scary movies that messed me up when I was a kid.
Yeah, but as an adult, I still love Hannibal Lecter. I think all those Red Dragon, even the TV show was so underrated.
The current one.
Yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yep.
Oh, the Hannibal show. I thought the new Silence of the Lamb show.
No, I haven't seen the new Silence of the Lamb show.
Yeah, it's like
I was talking
CBS.
Hannibal. I want to see the new Chucky show that's on Sci-Fi. I guess. I'm sure it's horrible.
Well, maybe.
It'll make it good though.
Still Brad Dourif or whatever. Still doing the voice, so
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
Chucky. Yeah, the story's never been the best, but whatever.
Rudy, if you didn't think I had a messed up childhood, I mean, you weren't on the right. You haven't watched the show long enough. We all know I'm fucked up in the head. What about you, Ben?
There's so many directions here. Like I want to go Ellen Ripley and Alien, and I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go Crypt Keeper.
Yeah. Do you remember the
Sorry,
90s? The 90s Tales from the Crypt movies, though,
Yep.
and how
Oh, yeah.
bad those were.
Oh no.
Yeah,
They were good.
It was
No.
I think
rip off of the
Jack
creature,
Nicholson.
right?
What's his tits in The Shining? That's what I'll go with.
Jack
Jack.
Nicholson. Here's Johnny.
Red rum.
Makes the Jack
All
dull
work and
boy.
no play makes Jack.
It's one of the only movies that I still consider terrifying. That and The Descent.
Hey, you ever seen
Oh
the
my
documentary?
god. The scent was so good.
The Descent scared the bejesus out of me, and I saw. I mean, JR at 10. I walked in and watched Full Metal Jacket with my father until the bathroom part, and then I was like, okay, I shouldn't be watching Stanley
fuck
Kubrick.
you.
So
You ever seen the documentary for The Shining?
no, is it terrifying?
Yeah, it's fucking really good. I think it's named after the room number. Was it the room number 437 or something like that? I can't remember.
237.
237? Yeah, that's the name of the
37 is
documentary.
I don't know about the
That's
first
not
number.
the Jack A show.
No, it's 227.
That's 227. Yep.
He was really great in Ladybugs, though.
That's that one African American show, isn't it? 227.
Yes.
Jack
Oh,
A.
yeah. Jack A. That's a great
Oh
show.
yeah, that's right.
Where do you land, Pete?
I have a hard time picking
I love that
favorites, especially when it comes to things like this. Because when I was a kid, I loved horror movies. I kind of fell off because most of them did seem silly. I mean, I legit saw like Nightmare on Elm Street in the theater when I was 7. So that was the kind of stuff that I was taken to the theater to see this stuff. So it didn't scare me. I wasn't scared by Freddy, but I loved Freddy. Like Freddy was awesome.
Part 2
But at the same time, I'm looking at the palette of characters we have in front of us. There are so many good ones, but I don't know if I want to go with Freddy Krueger or just the guilty pleasure of how great the Lost Boys was.
Oh
Yeah, Lost Boys was
Facts,
great.
man.
You just have so much fun
Okay.
watching the Lost Boys.
the
So
Corys.
Let me in.
Today.
Did you ever see the remake of the Freddy Krueger movie? Like when they tried to relaunch it,
I tried.
and they
guys
tried
from The
they
Watchmen,
tried to make you
they suck.
sympathetic to him.
Exactly.
It's like you're getting sympathetic to a child molester. No.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He's a murderer, right? A child killer only.
He was a child. Yeah, he molested too.
Oh,
Yeah,
In that he was doing it all, but they were trying to make you sympathetic to him. It's like, no, the dude's fucked up in the head. You should not be liking him.
Did you ever call the 1-800 number back in the day?
No. I know the number you're talking about. Well, we know to get Inja Binja the next time she wins something.
That's right. That's how Inja became the beheader. Binja.
She's like, the last person who gave me a Rubik's Cube got beheaded.
I'll put Steve's name on the address.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's why I don't know. Like I said, guilty pleasure is got to be Lost Boys, but I do kind of have a special affinity for Freddy. So we'll let Rob go with his picks before I go pull out my Saxman variant that I picked up off of Amazon not that long
That's
ago.
worth like $50 or $60 now.
Yeah, I found a cheap one on Amazon. I was like, all right, Saxman.
Can I tell you this real quick before I cut Rob off harder? I literally made a random Midtown order. I've never heard of the Lost Boys comic, didn't know that existed or the variant. The day before my Midtown order shows up, a buddy of mine posts the picture of the Saxman variant. It's worth like $50 or $60. True fucking story. The next day, my Midtown order shows up with 6 extra books, 3 copies of Lost Boy 1, 3 copies of Lost Boy 1 variant.
Oh.
What?
Oh, wow.
Didn't order them, didn't know they fucking existed. Here's a bunch of free money, Ben.
Dude, the guy who did order them must be pissed. Where's my
Thanks,
Saxman?
Where's my Saxman?
Sorry, Rob.
And you know they made like sequels, right? Like in the 2000s. They actually weren't bad.
Yeah,
they don't exist.
They weren't great. They weren't great.
The Frog Brothers, they really can't carry the franchise on their own.
No, they can't.
That's right. They cannot.
No. All right, my turn, right?
Yes.
So I'm a little insulted. To me, the essential horror characters are not even on this image. That's the universal monster.
Yeah.
And my favorite of all time is the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I just love that. Ever since my dad's buddy back in like 84, 85 gave me a 12-inch Remco. And it was like cloth material on them, and it glue in the dark. Oh my god, it was so badass. 5-year-old me was ecstatic. Have you ever seen the movies? The movies are fucking corny, but they're still fun and entertaining.
Yeah, those Remcos are legit though. Those toys, I'm with you.
Yeah, the 12-inch are hard. They're expensive as fuck. They're like $1,000 for that Creature from the Black Lagoon, and the 3 3/4-inch ones are expensive as fuck too. But have you ever seen the Mystery Science 3000 version of the Creature from the Black Lagoon? That's the way to watch it. That shit is so hilarious, so awesome, and I highly recommend to watch that version. But
anything they do is great.
Yeah, I watched the regular, just basic. I enjoy him. I just love that character. I like his design, the color scheme, the way he looks, and everything. And he's been ripped off so many times after by other studios, and I believe in Marvel and DC have done their versions of the Creature from the Black Lagoon. But that's definitely my horror pick.
See, I think the problem is that Monster Squad didn't give a lot of play to the Creature from the Black Lagoon. In Monster Squad, like they had the vampire, they had the Wolfman. Wolfman's got nards.
Wolfman got nards.
That's right.
Like the Creature, he got like nothing. They're like, he's too expensive. We got to just get him out of quick. Show him real fast, and we can't keep this up.
Well, it's also get him on land. It's like, okay, what are you gonna do with him?
He still choked the shit out of you. He's strong as fuck.
Yeah,
creepy web fingers.
But I mean, you've got Frankenstein that does that. You know, I mean, it's kind of once you take him out of the water element, his uniqueness is gone.
Well, it's like an alligator. Good luck.
Yeah.
All I want to say is Terminator 2, Arnold stole his character from Frankenstein from Monster Squad.
That's true.
Doing the kids' lingo and being the cool
Monster Squad.
He ripped off Frankenstein from Monster Squad.
Yeah, but Universal Monsters, man, they need love too. Dracula, Frank, Mummy.
So, for me, growing up Catholic, The Exorcist was the one that freaked the shit out of me. Like, I was scared for days.
I laughed at that movie.
Oh my god, it was scary as hell, and I could not sleep. I had to have like my dad be in the room with me while I fell asleep because it was so traumatizing.
That PC got to you, huh?
It did.
That pea soup.
I was gonna say it's a pea soup thing, right?
Yep.
It's
Oh
fucking
my God.
projectile vomiting.
That's why I was laughing.
Oh my God.
No, that's just the
That kinda
Catholic
freaked me
guilt
out.
in you that scared you.
You know what? It was something, but it freaked me out. Like to this day, I enjoy scary movies. I don't get scared. It's like for me, it's like okay, you know what? This is fun. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But with The Exorcist, it just brings back all of those like emotions, that fear that I had when I was like little. You know, I can't watch it.
Well, to be fair, I grew up Catholic too. They instill that fear in you when you're a kid.
Yeah, they do.
They make you
They
scared of
do.
that shit.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just that. But
Yeah, it
I was
was
gonna
based off
say-
a real story.
I was gonna say, is there
Supposedly.
any like
No,
scary
it's
movie
real.
that supposedly it would scare people, but they thought it was just like, yeah, this is bullshit. Like like you see a movie like I remember the people like telling me like, oh, Jason's gonna be so scary, and I watch, and I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, Jason's not scary. Amityville, the house, for some reason, that house is kind of spooking me out. Like
Yeah.
locations scare me more, I think, than creatures.
That's true.
Dude, Candyman was fucking terrifying the first
Well,
time I
that's
saw
Yeah,
it.
I want to see that
That's true
remake.
too.
I was like,
Yeah.
well, that's fucking terrifying. Like,
Okay,
Jaws.
thank you very much.
any of you go to a mirror and scream and yell and said Bloody Mary
Candyman.
like three?
No,
was
fuck
it
they
three
You
Sure,
times?
still get
not-
scared by the
yeah.
time you get near the end. You still get scared.
Not
20
Candyman.
years ago
Yeah.
in junior high.
Oh my God.
Do it later tonight. You'll still get like that last time. You're gonna go. I probably shouldn't do this. I'll tell them I did, but I'm not really gonna say it.
Oh, that's a
What
there's
have
a
you
funny
said?
story. Go ahead.
What have you said in a different language? Will still come through.
Oh my God.
Does it
I
still
don't know.
count?
And how does Gremlins count as a horror movie?
It is.
It's a gremlin,
is.
bro.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
fucking
that's
kill-
not a horror movie.
They killed
They killed some
people. in the
people.
film.
They
Yeah,
kill people.
Yeah. They're little demons, bro.
Is Ash on here? Ash Evil Dead?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
thought I
think-
saw his.
He's not the monster though. But
Well, you got the
that's a great joke.
chainsaw.
He's a monster hunter.
Yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
'Cause you got the one chainsaw on one side for Leatherface,
Yeah,
and then
the
the Evil Dead one on the other side.
Yeah.
Is that fucking supposed to be the 9th level or whatever the fuck that is? Johnny
Ninth
Depp
level.
there? Or am I
Which
just
one?
not
Oh,
understanding?
the house. I think the
The
house.
glasses.
Is,
No. Go from the house and go chainsaw, Hellraiser.
Oh, they got the glasses and the needle.
Oh, that's a reanimator.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see the needle. My bad.
You know
I was like, is that supposed
Dr.
to be a
Giggles
Johnny
didn't
Depp
make
movie?
it?
'Cause
Dr. Giggles or Arachnophobia.
Oh my
Yeah,
I don't
God.
like
Yeah.
spiders, so arachnophobia was scary to me.
the
Yeah,
old
but John
man.
Goodman was great in that.
He was.
Yeah, he was. The old man from Poltergeist 2. That dude was scary.
Yes.
Oh, the second one, like
Yeah.
the preacher dude.
Yeah, the preacher dude.
Yeah, that dude.
He freaked me the fuck out when I was a little kid.
Imagine that guy knocking on your door.
Hey! Have you
No,
heard the
the-
word of God?
That's when you hide inside your own house and you're peeking out the blinds. Like, is he gone?
That's right.
Oh, I
God
forgot
damn,
about
Morgan.
Saw too.
The first
Saw-
time I watched Saw, it was fucked up. But then after that, like, after seeing Hostel, it was like, oh, all right, so we
Yeah.
jumped the shark, so nothing is
Yeah.
like Hostel
nothing
just
else.
ruined everything else
Yeah,
until
it was-
The
hardcore.
one thing I will say about Saw is,
porn.
oh fuck, Hard Candy.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck that is right. That
Fuck
doesn't
that
scare me.
movie. I forgot about that movie.
That movie just fucking fucked me
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
It doesn't scare me. It's just uncomfortable.
yeah,
What
yeah.
would you know?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah,
Saw
fuck
every one of the odd movies we saw was good. I thought
Oh, the odd numbers.
the odd numbers. Yeah, it's like isn't that like the reverse of Star Trek?
Yes.
Like
all
the
the
good-
even
even
numbers are
numbers
good
good.
movies from Star Trek. Oh my
No,
goodness.
anybody ever watch
Children of
Ghoulies?
the Corn. Yeah.
Watch
Which
what?
one?
It's the Children of the Corn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Children of the Corn.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a little
You know-
bit creepy.
You know what
You know
movie
what movie
messed
fucked
me
me
up?
up for real? What movie was terrifying? Apocalypse Now.
yeah.
And everyone's like, ha ha, oh yeah, fuck, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a pretty messed up movie.
Like, yeah, by the time they start butchering the cow, like, I'm crying.
I had to
Like-
watch that in high school.
Yeah, so did we. We had to read Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, I
and
had
the
to watch Hard Darkness and Apocalypse Now.
We
My
watched
senior year,
Romeo
yeah.
and Juliet, the fucking Leo gun run
Oh
in
God,
the
yeah, I
theater.
seen
It
that
was
too.
like,
Oh, I thought you said Tromeo and Juliet. Like JJ.
Oh God,
That would have been better.
Romeo.
That'd be funny.
What about the wand gnomes?
The one from Trauma, yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, that Apocalypse Now, like that Kubrick psychological shit, man. Like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
thank you. Oh, Clockwork Orange.
Yeah,
I changed my vote. I
Oh,
changed my
God.
vote.
that was more
Does anybody
sadistic.
remember? I don't remember the name of it, but this is the movie that messed me up. I think it's like the Body Snatchers or something like that, where the kid, like the
Invasion?
aliens land in the backyard of the kid's house or something like that, in like a
Cocoon.
valley, and then they snatch up people and replace them with like
Yeah,
You're
it's
not thinking
Invasion
of Last
of the Body
Starfighter, and then they recruit him to go be their pilot.
That was a Disney thing, wasn't it? Sunday Night Disney.
Is it the Body Snatchers?
No, it might. Well, Body Snatchers was more just like people started acting weird.
Invasion
around
of the
and
Body
then-
Snatchers.
Yeah.
The
That's what I
original, the
said.
black
Well,
and
they had
white,
a
yeah.
couple of them.
It was that little kid who went to school, and then his teacher became, infected with the alien, and
That's a different version, yeah.
Then
During
his
Vader?
parents. It was,
Well,
it
they've
was
done
weird.
like 3 or 4 versions of it.
Yeah, I
and then
seen
he-
that one too, Jeff. I see that one.
You know, it's a scary movie. Also, is Battlefield Earth.
Oh, come on.
For the wrong reason.
Come on.
You're such a jerk.
That Waterworld.
Oh, that one's for you, Pete. Look at that stuff. Last Starfighter.
Battlefield Earth. Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, is that or what's that
Which
J-Lo
one?
one? That J-Lo one, which they suck. With Ben Affleck.
Oh,
That
J-Lo.
was-
Oh God.
Geely?
that was scary.
But there was like in the early 2000s, there was a nice resurgence
Yes,
of.
Ninja Binge is right. Pet Cemetery. That little kid was creepy
Yeah.
as shit.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good movie.
When
Freaky.
Gage cut Herman Munster's Achilles, just like I was like,
Yeah, that was freaky
that's-
shit. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
else was
no.
scary?
There's something about little like somebody that small like scurrying the sound. It's
House
scary.
of a Thousand Corpses. The first time I saw
Yes.
that, I was like, "Fuck my life! I'm never doing mushrooms again."
Rob Zombie.
Oh, what's the Guillermo del Toro movie?
Pan's
Oh,
Labyrinth.
Pan's
Labyrinth?
Labyrinth.
Pan's
No.
Labyrinth.
That movie
That
was
was-
awesome.
That, was,
No,
that,
the
was-
one-
that movie was gorgeous. Like,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
movie
that's
was
gorgeous.
The
great.
Devil's Spine. That one from Del Toro. That one's scary. The Devil's Spine.
Yep.
I don't know if I saw that one.
That was one of the
Yeah,
original ones from Spain.
That was that was an earlier one.
Yeah, that was great. Watch that
I
one.
gotta check that
I have to
out.
check that out.
Cool. All right. So, Ben, what do you got going on for with CBSI? Anything new?
Comicbookinvest.com, everything comic related. We got different stuff firing all the time. Peter's dropping dollar bin digging on Fridays. Every Friday after that, at some point, we get a hot 10 list. We got new comic book day. We get everything. We get everything you need. Comicbookinvest.com. Come hang out with us.
And then you have something else, right?
Buy one, get one. We're going to run it all weekend because apparently I suck at Star Wars comics.
Are they
We
sets
still-
or what?
It's crazy. So you buy a set, you get one free. So basically
Wow.
half off, but you got to buy two. I'm just
Go ahead.
saying this is.
You gotta say BOGO. You got to say
Remove-
BOGO.
Yeah, you got a BOGO free sale. That's what I got going on.
Bolo
I don't know
Bogo.
what- I'm surprised that Dr. Aphra with Dirge on the cover is still available.
Those are limited to 500 copies.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
those are
So-
gorgeous too.
The Bounty Hunters 3, 100% my fault, and IG Comic Store because come on now, get the shit together. Like
Yeah.
the trade's limited to 500, the Virgin's 800. Like we only had the trade on our site, but we didn't have it on time because it got delayed. So like sleeper, go buy 2 sets for the price of one.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
Okay. And then you usually jump on Whatnot on Wednesdays, right?
Every Wednesday, Star Wars. Tonight in about 15 minutes, I'm going to be on Whatnot doing. I'm going to actually kick it off with one of these.
Yeah.
I do nothing but dollar auctions, but everything's a heater. I bring nothing but big value books and start them at $1. If you're not on Whatnot, you have to check it out. Not just to follow me, but honest to God, Whatnot, like, oh my God, the deals you can get on there. And like, I don't know.
You can just watch too. If you're curious, just watch. Like, you don't have to buy to watch. Like,
It's
just sign up, check it out, see what's going on, because it's all happening like live. So
Truth. That's the only
yeah.
thing. It will ruin your life in the end, but it'll be fun.
What not the
Kinda.
stealer of your paycheck?
Yes. What do you guys got going on?
Well,
There's a big week coming up, right?
I love that image, by the way.
Whoops, sorry.
Uh-huh.
He just wants his old lady boobs.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Peter.
Pete, what do you got going on?
I don't know. We got stuff dropping every day. We'll have a Star Wars. Me, Ben, and Mike Morello will have a video up tomorrow. The Dark Side guys are going to do our Star Wars show on Sundays, and it's going to be on Renovision going forward at some point. All just on Renovision. So if you like Star Wars, come check out my channel because we love talking Star Wars.
Just Renovision going forward, huh? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. Tales, yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching that from the beginning. So
They don't want it, so we will take it because I'm on there and I'm happy to have it on the channel. So come get your Star Wars info. We just love talking Star Wars. It's not all
Nice.
just it's about everything. We'll talk toys. We'll talk anything and everything Star Wars. We'll talk about it. And then apart from that, just other stuff on my channel. I do a lot of weird shows throughout the week. It's just things that interest me. It could just be covers. It could just be variants. It's not always about. I will give you values. I will give you pricing, but it's up to you to decide what you want to do with that. I just love talking about comics. So if you just want to talk about comics, well, I'm here whenever you want.
Right
I
on,
love
right
this
on.
stuff.
I can appreciate that. All right. And JR, what do we got going on this Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time?
So before you get your asses up to watch football, go ahead and watch us. We're going to be on Introspective. We're going to season 2. I believe. What is the total count of guests we're going to have this season, Alonzo?
Oh wow! You know what? It's still TBD. This is just going to be an exhibition.
So we got I can't fucking speak. Anyways, we're doing a show.
I gotta mute my cam.
I love you.
We got a show coming this Sunday. It's gonna be Copy 801, Danime, or Mod, and myself specking some books. It should be fun. I'll be half asleep, so I'll probably get my ass kicked, but it'll be fun. That's
Right
9 a.m. Pacific.
Yep. Thanks, JR. What about this one, Jeff?
Yeah, we got our top picks for New Comic Book Day for November 3rd on Sunday. It's at 7 p.m. At Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And usually, Anthony, Comics Are Great's going to be there. Rest of the herd. I don't know if Caroline or Sparks are going to be there. They probably had a long week.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it'll be fun. We'll give you all the picks that we want for next week, and we'll catch up with the herd and talk about some, Week in Geek or Geeking. Well, whatever. It's Friday.
Really quickly, hey Pete, I think this might be for you.
What's that?
Is there a what if for Star Wars?
Well, isn't that what the anime was?
No, I think that's
Visions, right?
I think
Yeah, that's what the Visions was.
No,
Sort of,
there's
yeah.
fan art going around on Star Wars. So one of the biggest Instagram Star Wars people is Star Wars Sith. They've been posting work by other people that looks like legit movie what if ads, but it's just crazy good technology.
Well, there is what if Star Wars. Those Dark Horse books where Luke and Leia go with their dad and they're on the dark side. Isn't those what if books?
they were never called What If though. That was always a Marvel thing.
But yeah, it's the same concept. It was literally they had their own.
It was like
version.
Dark
And then Dark
and-
Horse, they kind of relegated
is.
that to being the legends or whatever the hell they're calling it. They're not
they're
really
Dark Horse has stuff like that.
There you go.
committed to it. Infinity.
Infinities. Yeah, that's
There,
the one.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Look at that double J.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
yeah. JJ. Well, he's on Sundays with me. JJ knows his shit.
There you go.
JJ Maxwell. He knows his shit.
Oh, right on.
All right, and JR, come on.
So this is why I'm a mental wreck right now. Is Baltimore Comic Con was last weekend. I'm still recovering. Great time with the community. We're gonna have several guests come on Monday. It's gonna be at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and it's just gonna be kind of people just coming in and out. Let me say that again for Jeff so he can do his joke in and out. But everyone will be in for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, who knows how long. We're going to have lots of other guests going to show up, but we're just going to go over what happened at Baltimore Comic-Con, kind of go over some of the stories we probably shouldn't tell outside of Comic-Con, and just reminiscing about how fun it was and maybe our plans for next year if we go to Terrificon or C2E2 or Baltimore, something like that. I would love to go to Terrificon. The only thing I'm wondering is it would be San Diego Comic-Con one weekend and then literally come home for a day and then turn around and go right back out to Terrificon.
Where's Terrificon? Where's that one?
Terrificon's in Connecticut, and I will not that I am a professional trip advisor here, but it might make more sense to fly from California to Connecticut instead of coming home for a day.
Well, I'm in California either way. So,
like I said, I'm not a trip advisor.
Yeah.
You sure?
Well, I'm just thinking drop off my stuff, get a night's sleep in my bed at home, do some laundry, and then fly out to Connecticut. If I do it, save myself at least one night of hotel room.
Come out to Terrificon, hang out with me. You should come out to Little Giant, honestly. I like Terrificon. Little Giant's bonkers.
I'm definitely thinking about coming out to Terrificon. It's just I've heard Mohican Sun is a little expensive. Hotel rooms.
Yeah, go to a craps table for 20 minutes and get a room comped. Like,
there you go. That's true.
That's day one shit, dude. Like,
yeah. I'll be like Justin and go out there and play craps.
That's right. All right, and then we have a couple more. One of them, Big Rob. Give us some details on this.
All right, this is the San Diego Comic Book Show, Saturday, November 13th this year at the Hilton Garden Inn in the Mission Valley area of San Diego, California. And regular admission is $7. Early admission is $10. So you want to get access to this show. This is a very underrated little show we have here in San Diego, where a lot of the dealers have great Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze spec books. And there's a lot of good stuff. That not a lot. I'm one of the few guys to be selling moderns. Most people are selling their like Bronze and Silver Age stuff, and I highly recommend coming to the show. I think you'll find good deals, good books. I think it's worth paying those extra $3 to get in a little early. So this is the second one we had since the pandemic, because that slowed down everything, of course. And last one was in July, and I had a blast. I made pretty good bucks on that one, and I'll have a booth again on this one, and come and join me, hang out here in beautiful San Diego.
Dude, if I wasn't on the other side of the country, I would.
These are the kind of shows I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am on this side of the country, so I just might.
Come down, Jeff.
Because I would if I were you.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'd pay that $3 to get that early admission. It's $3.
No, I would definitely go early because I'm not trying to catch traffic on a Saturday morning going to San Diego.
Yeah.
You don't know how much of a bitch that is.
And you're welcome as well, Alonzo.
All right. Well, I might stop by. You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
All right.
JJ, I'm not getting to Italy either.
We have one more. And this is our new show by our moderators. And it's called Geek Factor Live. It's going to be a trivia game show that's going to involve Team Nerd Herd as well as members of the community. It's going to be a fun ride. I cannot wait for this. And this is what I said, like Ben's going to be my partner. And I know that Jeff, JR, and Big Rob, you guys got to get on it, man. I mean, you guys
Someone hit me up. Whoever hits me up, they'll be their partner.
When you guys doing this?
That wasn't desperate at all.
I don't give a fuck.
Thirsty fucker.
I bring the knowledge.
You know what? Why don't you and Pete hook up?
What day are you doing it? That's what I'm asking. What day are you guys doing this?
It's going to be in November. The dates are still TBD, but it's going to fall on a Tuesday. Most likely it's going to be a Tuesday.
If it's a Tuesday, I'm fucking down for a
I think it'd be like however long we last.
Right. Yeah. So Tuesday.
So if it's Jeff,
right.
That's what she said.
All right. So multiple Tuesdays, because if I join, I don't plan on losing. So multiple
same here.
Tuesdays.
Look at that. See, something Wong saying Tuesdays. Look at that.
They know more than us.
Well, hey, you know what? The moderators are the ones that are doing this. Here we go. 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And again, it's going to be a great just kind of trivia game show. And the mods are just going to have the time of their lives, like roasting us. It's going to be fun. And here you go. See, it's one Tuesday per team.
There you go.
Thanks,
Team
Wong.
up,
Look at
Pete.
that.
Who needs a partner?
I'll team up with you.
There you go.
I
That
can't.
was
I can't
so
team.
quick.
I don't give a shit.
He's
I
broke up
don't
first.
give a shit.
He's like, me. I said fierce. Me.
Hey, I
There
don't
you go.
give a shit, Jeff.
I'll give you a
There you
refresh.
go. There you go.
Someone
Alright.
gives it up on the first date.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Wow.
Real quick.
Jeff,
Reach
you and I can
around.
go 1-on-1 and I'll beat your ass.
We'll
Oh,
see.
my God.
Oh, hey,
You-
Pete, was
you
this
got me on
something
trivia. You started
close to
talking
what
like
you were
pop
talking
culture.
about?
Well, I know a lot of weird shit. I don't know why it stays in this brain, but it's up there.
That's a cool book. I think he
Yeah.
means number 28, the yellow cover.
I
the
know.
first two
Yeah,
top.
that's the magazine, the mag one that has the old school
Great.
monsters.
Ken Barr,
Yeah.
Look
Ken
at
Barr
Blade,
art.
old
Yeah.
school Blade on the cover there. That's dope.
one of those first meetings on cover. You know.
Very nice.
This.
Yes, that
There you
one.
go.
Yeah,
I
that's
You
like
know what?
it.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I might have told Ben I did like those Greg Horn covers.
I
Now that I'm
fucking
thinking-
copy pasted it.
I
That's-
know. I might. Yeah, you're right. I might have been.
He's
thinking
like, this
that,
is a
but I like this one too.
miscommunication on that dirty hippies part. I'm like,
That's
That's
another
a-
I don't
regret.
know.
Marvel Premiere.
I
that one,
blame
yeah.
you for a lot of things. Yeah, I might have picked because I like the Greg Horn ones too. It doesn't matter. We talked about all of them. I like them all.
I just love how it looks like Baby Yoda's drinking a beer right there.
Yeah,
It's got a,
the Lego. Yeah.
yeah.
There you go. Double IPA for Baby Yoda.
Oh, look at that.
As big
And
as him.
the best part of this whole like a show was that JR got a partner. Look at that.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. We will
I'm with you,
dust your
brother.
ass, you know?
There we go.
Wonder Twins Unite.
Hey, just give us Jeff and whoever his partner is first round.
He's a
Knock
water
him
boy.
out.
JR's the water guy.
You might regret that.
The only thing
know
I
what?
regret
It's-
is voting yes to let you on the show.
you know it's going to be Jeff and Azorus, right?
Oh,
Gonna be
even
Jeff and
better.
Azorus.
Even better. Bring it. I'll take that professor crown.
Oh man, look at that! You got some fans already for this like duo, man. This is gonna be great.
We're gonna dominate.
This is gonna be great.
We're gonna run the table.
That's right.
Oh man.
All right,
Watch
guys.
The first question will be Spider-Man. Be like, I don't know.
I got you.
Okay, good. Because I
Sky.
fucked with Spider-Man.
Okay, Jeff. Did you see this?
What?
If you lose, you have to open a pop.
Funko Pop.
So, what happens when JR loses? Does he have to give me a
That's
low
gonna be-
Daredevil
okay.
numbered comic?
Just crying
That'll be like
for JR.
next season, maybe. We'll find out.
He has to say Spider-Man is the greatest character of all time.
I'll take
That
it. And he's
won't
got to wear
happen.
a Spider-Man
So
costume.
I will say
Well, you know
this.
what? He was supposed to wear a Red Goblin T-shirt because
No,
he was
wasn't.
like, "Oh, Punchline is gonna
whatever.
die, a one-hit wonder.
Uh-huh.
She's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
continue on." And
Wait, you own a Red Goblin T-shirt? Or you had to go.
No. They're gonna buy it.
There
I
was
almost-
a Hawaiian
I almost
Red
saw
Goblin
for you
t-shirt.
guys. There was a booth at Baltimore. The guy had all the like AF or Amazing Fantasy 15, like a 7.0, Marvel, the Marvel Comics. I forget the number 1 issue, with the Human Torch on the cover.
Oh, just straight up Marvel Comics.
Yeah, Marvel comic strip. Had first Cap. I mean, it had anything and everything you could think of. I think it had Superman 2s also. I almost got a picture with the Amazing Fantasy 15 just to fuck with people.
Gentlemen,
'Cause he
I
had,
got to
like, his
burn a
system.
cone real quick. I'm going to catch you on the next show. As always, I had a blast. I appreciate all of you. Have an
Good luck,
have a
awesome
good night,
night.
sir. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
All right, and head over to Whatnot for Ben's sale.
Mellow.
Yeah, he's gonna throw up some books,
_ fellow.
God knows what he'll accept now.
That's right. That's right. All right. So anything else that anybody's got going on before we close the show?
I think
No?
that's it.
That was
Silence is golden. All right.
Awkward
Unless you guys want to keep talking about horror characters, we keep rolling.
All right, Jeff, you want to take us out?
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for having me. I had nothing to do with the show, but it was fun. If you want to do it right, you got to collect what you like.